Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, glory due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachar. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who may look like the heathen nations. And to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. I'm the brother Yasharala with Great Millstone, Chicago, and want to hop into a lesson pertaining to I'm not too sure how I'm going to title this, but long story short, I was talking with one of the brothers yesterday. We were on the phone chopping it up, and we're just talking about things that we're going through in the flesh, things that have been going on recently in our in our walk in this truth. And one of the topics out of many that came up was, hey, we just got to deal with it. All right. We just got to deal with it. We're going through stuff. We're going through things. But at the end of the day, we have to endure. Okay? We have to endure. So we're gonna go through things. We just got to deal with it. All right? Yahweh Shai had to go up on that cross. All right? He had to deal with it. So we got to have the same mindset, and not be in that woe is me spirit. Oh, I'm going through this and I'm just so down. And no, so are 144,000 elect members, whoever they may be. So is the 1/3. We're not the only ones going through some shit. All right, so this lesson is on the basis of, we got to endure the things that are coming our way, right? And we just got to deal with it at the end of the day. 2 Timothy 2:3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. We got to endure hardness as a good soldier. So you just got to deal with it. Verse 4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. All right, so we don't entangle ourselves with the affairs of this life, of whatever's going on in your every day to day. You can't bring those things into the truth. All right, you can't show up to camp and be like, I'm late on my bills. We still got to endure. Whether if that phone bill or whatever bill's paid or not, you still got to endure. You still got to deal with what's to come in this truth. You can't mix up your personal life with this truth. Or you can't bring in things of your personal life into the truth and have it get in the way, So we have to endure the hardness as a good soldier. A soldier gets the mission done. All right. Acts 14:22 says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of God. All right, so we're going to have to go through things. This is not an easy walk in this truth. Through much tribulation, right, is how we're going to enter the kingdom. Yahushua said it himself. Hey, look, if they persecute me, they're going to persecute you. The servant isn't greater than the master. You know. So, you know, we're gonna have to face some hard times, whether that's in your personal life, your work, friends, family, even in this truth. You know, there's ups and downs. Hey, look, this is an indicator if this is a number one indicator if the Lord's dealing with you. You know, when you hear somebody say, "Man, everything's going so great. Everything's lining up. The stars are lining up. You know, everything. I got. You know, this is going great. This is well, man. You know, like everything's going smooth. You know, then hey, there might be something wrong, man. Cause shit, I know. The moment I came into this truth, you know, it seems like, you know, you start going through things, you know, because Yahweh chasteneth him who he loves, you know. So if you know you ain't going through anything, you know, it seems like everything's so smooth and the freaking meat falling off the bone, everything's perfect, you know, everything's going good. Hey, you might have to examine yourself, because the real men of the Lord, you know, it says, the scriptures say that the saints are going to be worn out. you know, let me grab that. You know, the saints are going to be worn out. He will wear out the saints. Yep, Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and to think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into the hand until a time and the dividing of time. All right. Point here is that the saints, they're going to be worn out. And, you know, we were talking and I'm like, hey, man, honestly, I really don't feel alive until Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, maybe, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, here and there when I'm with the elders and some of the brothers when we train jiu-jitsu. But really, shit, Monday through freaking Friday, if the life feels like it's on cruise control, like on airplane mode, like you just wake up and go to work and just deal with all the BS, and it's just like where you start to become numb to this world. You're so used to getting we're so used to this hell that, you know, I wouldn't say used to it. We just been in this condition, this hell for so long that, you know, we just become numb, and you just deal with it, you know, and then once Friday hits, you know, we got the Friday camp, we got Saturday camp, we got the Sunday live show. That's when I feel like I'm actually, you know, you know, feeling like I'm alive, like around the brothers doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Other than that, it's just like, you know, you turn on that painkiller switch and you just go back out into the world and deal with all the bullshit that's coming. You know, we feel worn out. I was talking with the elder Uriah, you know, we were talking about being worn out, and, you know, we were like, we're referring it to as, man, you know, shit, I feel like the damn shoe, you know, on the homeless dude with the shoe that's talking. You know, that's how worn out we feel. We feel like the shoe that the bottom of the sole broke off and now the shoe looked like it's talking. And the elder's like, yep. He's like, I've been that shoe, and I also, we put the duct tape on to make sure the shoe worked, but the duct tape broke off already. And like we was referring, like, just us going through the shit we go through as being a damn worn out shoe that's talking. It's falling apart. Especially being in this weak ass bodies, having body pains. He's dealing with his knee. I'm dealing with back pain. Every brother's dealing with something. But we're gonna feel worn out in this truth. Romans 8:38. It says, "For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Mashiach Yahushai our Lord." All right, so no matter what comes in the way, it says even death. It says neither death. Just think about that. Nothing can get in the way, all right, that's going to separate us from the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's the mindset we gotta have. Look, we're going to just deal with it. Just deal with it. Endure. I always hear the brother Murph, Jeremiah, his voice in my head. Like, whenever you get that complaining spirit, the woe is me spirit, the down out spirit, and you use that as to complain. I always, recall him always saying, like, man, you starting to sound like the nigga woman, and that's exactly what it is. You just stop complaining, stop bitching about it, and just deal with whatever comes your way. Just deal with it. We got the brotherhood for a reason, to help one another out. We got to get out of this woe's me spirit, like you're the only one, that's going through some shit. So you got to be persuaded. Scriptures say you got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. All right, this is a battle. This is a spiritual. Now, there's one thing of a physical battle. Yeah, you get in the ring or whatever, you duke it out, and then, that's it. It's over after however many rounds and minutes. But this is a spiritual battle. This battle, there is no round. There is no time limit. It's a 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week battle, and you got to deal with it. You got to be able to have the endurance, be built up in the spirit to deal with these things. So no matter what comes our way, we can't be separated in this truth. We got to fully dedicate ourselves. All right. This is Matthew 24:13. "But he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved." So nobody's really saved. All right. So, you got these wacky tacky Christians. Oh, I'm saved in the blood of Christ. I'm saved. And then 5 minutes later, go try to cross the street and get hit by a bus. No, you weren't. Did you? Were you saved in the blood of Christ from that bus? No, you wasn't. We're only saved until Yahushua comes and delivers us out of this hell, out of this condition. Should deliver us from our damn selves. All right. Hey, we gotta examine ourselves. You know yourself better than anybody else. You know exactly what gets you what's the word I'm looking for? You know exactly what your weaknesses are. All right, and you gotta endure ways on how to get that leaven out of your system. We We got to examine ourselves, make sure we're on point to even be able to endure to the end. You just can't walk in this truth. Throw on a garment and think you're gonna make it, to the kingdom. No, it's not a difficult path to walk down. All right, and the things, that come with it. Whether that's your family, your so-called family, or your relatives coming against you, all your friends in the world saying you're a bug out now and you're weird because you don't want to hang out with them to do their wickedness, or somebody sees you on the job and then they report you and now everybody's looking at you sideways. You're just afraid of losing your job. Whatever the situation is, like, we gotta just deal with it and endure it. Right? And don't let that separate us from Yahweh Shem Shai. Man, I lost my job, man, or I lost my woman. That's Jake's number one thing. As soon as their girl leave them, they fall out the truth. Hey, fuck that. Look, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna give us 100 minimum. Fuck that bitch. You're getting 100 minimum, and they gonna deal with that. They're gonna, as a matter of fact, they're gonna be happy for it. All right. So, we gotta endure and just deal with it. Just deal with whatever comes our way. There's a reward at the end of all of this. Yahweh Ratzazah, this was edifying. Till next time. Shalom.